And we're back with our next caller ready on the line. Hello there. Tell me about your weird job.
Hello. I work at this farm and they give out free pony rides and they don't have enough money, so they use me as the pony.
They use you as the pony. You must be very strong.
Yeah, I have to work out a lot
A lot.
to pull that off.
Like how much?
Like 24/7.
20. Do you sleep?
Sometimes like 5 or 10 minutes.
Wow. So how do you go off of that? Like, what's your secret?
Well, I eat a lot of healthy food, so I have a lot of muscle. So I'm able to lift no matter of pounds the kids that sit on me and use me as a pony. So that's how I pull it off.
So you're saying if we all eat healthy like you do, we could be as strong as you.
Yep.
Interesting. So tell me about your job on a daily basis.
Well, usually I get up in the morning, eat a healthy breakfast, and then I go to the farm and they pay me $45 an hour, and the pony rides are free. So there's a lot of kids there, and the biggest amount of children I had to carry was 57 kids in one day.
In one day, was that all at once or separate?
That was all at once.
Carried 57 kids all at once.
Yeah, there was a quicker way of doing it, so I wanted to get more sleep that day, so that's why I tried doing it.
I understand that it's quicker, but wouldn't it be way more convenient to do it in a few?
I never thought of that.
Well, maybe you should. Have you ever thought of carrying one kid at a time?
I used to do that. That took me about like a whole day to get all the kids in line to get a ride on me.
That's true. So my next question is, if they can afford to pay you $45 an hour and you seem to work long hours all day, why don't they buy a pony?
Well, I think it's because it takes too long, because you have to pay for all the horse food and you need to pay for the new shoes and the saddle and everything else.
That's true. I'll give you that, but I have this other idea that you might want to tell the people at the farm, which is that you could get more money charging for pony rides. Did they ever think of that?
No, they never really thought of that.
I think you should tell them that, so then you can probably find another job that doesn't involve carrying 57 kids at once.
That sounds pretty good, but I still work carrying kids, and that's just what I do. It's a very good. I like my job.
You know what? That's all that matters. Maybe one day you can get promoted, and you can work as a camel instead or something. You know what? That sounds great. All right, we're gonna head off to our next caller.
Bye.
All right, looks like we have time for one last caller. Hello there. Tell me about your weird job.
Oh, you see, I work for the doctor, Dr. Jekyll.
The Dr. Jekyll.
Yes.
Wow, now tell me about that.
Well, you see, he's been working on a potion that can turn people sometimes have a good and a bad side. So the doctor made a potion. He couldn't test it on animals, so he tested it on himself. His girlfriend tried to warn him, but no, he didn't listen. And he became Mr. Hyde. We've made a book about it for Discoveries.
I think I've heard of that book possibly. Now tell me about your job working with Dr. Jekyll.
Oh, we were good friends. We worked on amazing experiments for the public. My cousin knows Dr. Jekyll very well. He's a doctor.
So you would help him with his experiments?
Yes.
Tell me, what other kinds of experiments did you do?
We did one on plants. We made it grow into a monster plant, although it ate one of our folks when they came.
It ate someone?
Yes, it's in parametric testing. So that was the only potion that Jekyll came up with. And then he became Mr. Hyde. Did you find that in the scary section?
I think
It's-
I did find it in
It's
the
a
scary
very
section.
scary one.
Ooh, yeah, I think so. Because I think someone...
Everyone's been afraid of Mr. Hyde, and they didn't know it was Jekyll.
Are you afraid of Mr. Hyde?
Why, no, madam.
You're not. That's good because you know it's Dr. Jekyll, right?
Of course I do. I've seen the transformation before.
What is it like?
I'll tell you what happened. It was like yesterday when me and Jekyll were young friends. We used to work in a lab down in like a building. We checked out a potion. Jekyll tried to drink it, but I warned him not to. But he did it anyway. Then there was a flash of lightning. I was too scared to look. Then I saw a hideous man in the shadows. His hat covered his face. He wore a black coat, and he had a mean grin on his face. I named him Mr. Hyde.
So you named him.
Of course I did. Mr. Hyde is like a cleaning material, so I decided to name it that.
Wow, this has been by far the most interesting call that I have received. I think it's
Here, take this extra manual. Here's the way to attract Hyde.
okay, well, maybe you can send it into the radio station, but unfortunately this is a phone call, so I can't take it from you.
Sorry, but I'll read it.
I think we're running out of time.
Chapter
I would
1.
love to hear it some other
Chapter
time,
1.
though.
To attract a Hyde, you must scream in panic. Then that'll make it come.
Well, thanks for giving us that great preview. We have to end our show now, but thank you so much. I really enjoyed your call.
You're welcome. Maybe should I pay?
No, that's okay. You don't have to pay.
Where's your radio station?
It's in Bridgewater, Massachusetts.
Bridgewater. I live in a mansion right now to my good friend.
Okay. All right. Thank you for calling in.